guys, Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. I'm the method actor who plays Archie Luxury. Remember, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't forget, if you already are subscribed, click the bell next to the subscription because otherwise you won't know about any new videos that I release. Now, I'm doing a paid review. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, click the bell to make sure that you're informed, and quick wristwatch check, IWC Ingenua. And today I'm doing a, this is I'm doing a review for a lady. Hi Arch, just transferred 20 US and hopefully you've got it. I really enjoy watching your videos. You are the expert. You are the expert matter subject and I need your advice regarding my first proper watch. I am a female, I'm female, 41 years old, and I use and abuse a watch every single day. I need a watch which is good for every day and any occasion, including sporting, such as running or swimming. There are 3 watches which I am considering. Number 1, Rolex Yachtmaster 37, pink gold. Number 2, Vacheron Constantin overseas small model steel with diamonds. Number 3, Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph 37mm steel with diamonds. My heart is towards Vacheron. My mind keeps saying AP or Rolex. Please advise Arch. Warm regards. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you indeed there. So, what would I say there? Now, I got to tell you, this is fantastic. I've got some female viewers. I have 99.99% male audience, and I got one. Now, this is a very, very good question, and I'm just going to have a small drink here as I give you my opinion. So, okay, what do I think? What's the wise thing to do? And I got to tell you, the honest answer is, guys, you've got to, when you're buying ladies' watches, I got to be honest with you. In all honesty, I would be saying to you, Rolex, Rolex, Rolex. Now, I have actually, cheers. I have a bit of experience with the ladies' watches. And in all honesty to you, if you're going to wear this watch every day, going to wear this watch every day, you've got to be very careful with what you pick. My honest opinion is, as an everyday watch, I would be saying to you, okay, depends. There's basically 2 genres we could go here. The traditional Rolex ladies watch is the 26mm Oyster Perpetuals, date. Now they've got the 28mm. Okay. Then you've got mid-size. Now, my advice to you, I think the ones you've mentioned here are 37 sort of mil size, which is, you know, that's a good size. So you like a bigger watch without being ridiculous. I would have to say to you, my honest advice to you, if you want a really cool watch, I would say to you, I think you're best to get 2. Okay, I think my honest advice to you is like someone came to me and said, hey Arch, I'm not going to treat you any different because you're a female than a male. If I had a man who came to me and said, hey Arch, what do you recommend? I'd say the same thing. I'd recommend that you, ideally, if you've got the money, you want to have a steel stunner and a 2-tone or a gold piece. That is what I'd be doing. I've got to be completely honest there. I would tell you, honestly, the best watches to go for a lady, I would be saying, okay, the Yachtmaster. Now, the pink gold one, you mean solid pink gold or 2-tone? So my honest opinion is, I honestly think I would say Datejust with white gold bezel. I reckon that is a killer. That is a killer watch. Datejust Ladies Datejust with white gold bezel. That is a killer. That's a cool piece. It's discreet. It's Rolex. It's like turning up in a Mercedes C-Class. No one's going to say, oh, it's tacky, it's good. It's not like turning up in an SL or an S-Class. This is like, you turn up in a, you're a professional. That's what you are. A steel Rolex is the answer. I would seriously say to you, go for a steel Rolex, because if you're going to wear it every day, I tell you now, I had a solid gold Submariner. It's not usable every day. They are delicate. Gold is soft, easily scratched and damaged. And if you're going to wear it every day, the best advice I can tell you is steel Rolex. Steel Rolex. Steel Rolex. Now, you could go Yachtmaster. Sure, that's one way to go. You could go Datejust. You could go, there's a number, you could go Oyster Perpetual. There's some beautiful, but I would say to you, get a steel Rolex. Okay, steel Rolex, because they're one of the only brands that are truly waterproof. Okay, because I know so many people. I know this lady who bought a Cartier Tank Francais. Yes, it's supposed to be water resistant. Yeah. 10 years down the track, water's entered, it's stuffed it up, big expensive service. Rolex is less inclined to do that. Okay, Rolex is proper waterproofing. Okay, proper seals, twin lock and trip lock on some models. So Rolex is going to be your everyday watch. It is a very, very cool watch to have for a lady. The Yachtmaster, I wouldn't go for I'd go for a steel. Steel, it would be better choice for everyday use. The Vacheron Constantin overseas small model. Look, I got to be completely honest with you. Vacheron Constantin has atrocious resale values. Absolutely atrocious. Now, you're in Dubai. Maybe, you know, they're not as... Dubai is very, very tough market there too. Very expensive to buy watches. When you come to sell them, they will skin you alive. Count your fingers after you've sold a watch to someone in Dubai, that's for sure. They're very, the dealers there are tough. They're as mean as cat shit. So just, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but they're mean. I tend to say a Vacheron Constantin overseas. Go Rolex! Go Rolex! Nothing. I love the Vacheron Constantin overseas. Great model, looks beautiful, but come on, Rolex is... That's, if you're going to wear it every day, you got to go Rolex. And then your other choice was a Royal Oak chronograph 37mm steel with diamonds. Now, all I can tell you is anything AP is very, very expensive to service. That's not what I'd call an everyday watch. It is horrendously expensive to service. They are horrendously delicate. I would not recommend an AP at all to anyone. They are, unless you've got, it's really a collector's watch, which you look after it very so carefully. And it's not an everyday wearer. It's not made for everyday wearing. And that's being completely honest with you there. My honest advice, I would say to you, you want a decent watch to wear every day, get a Rolex Datejust, ladies. And I mean, seriously, you can get one with oyster bracelet, or you can get Jubilee bracelet, you could get smooth bezel, you could get fluted bezel, you can get so many choices there. I would seriously say to you, for everyday work, get a Rolex! Rolex! Rolex. Rolex steel. That's the way. And I'd say the same thing to a man. If a man came to me and said, oh, I want, these are some watches, I'd say, come on, get yourself a steel watch. And I got to be honest with you. What am I wearing? I'm wearing my Inji, because it's steel. You know, it's steel is a really cool metal for a watch. Now, as a secondary watch, so now that we've got our first watch to the side, then we could say, okay, we want something fancy and beautiful. As a second watch, I would say to you, Rolex! Well, you could go Rolex again. You could get a solid gold. Yes, definitely. What a great combo deal to go. Rolex. In ladies' watches, there's some great, maybe in overseas. Yeah, that'd be okay. Terrible resale values in Vacheron. I would say gold Cartier is great, like a tank, an original tank. That's a great watch in gold. Depends what sort of money. I don't think money is a problem if you're looking at APs. I would be looking, to be completely frank with you, if you want to buy really good bang per buck, go on the secondary market and go on to Chrono24, and there are some amazing buys for ladies' watches in gold from Vacheron. I'd look at maybe Breguet. Must buy it secondhand, because I tell you honestly, ladies' pieces, absolutely impossible to shift on the used market. Absolutely impossible. My honest advice to you would be, definitely get a steel Rolex, like a Datejust. Okay, that's your number one steel one. Then as a secondary, man, if you wanted to keep Rolex, go for a President. A ladies' President is really, really cool. I'd approve of that. I would say, I would say, look, I would seriously say, I think as a secondary watch, Cartier, I love that it's a great brand. Some people love Chopard. Terrible residuals. These are, ooh, they sink. If you were really sensible, get a steel Rolex for everyday wear and get a gold piece. Go look on Chrono24. There's some absolute bargains. Gold ladies' watches are very hard to shift. So you go in there and haggle like a bitch. That's my honest advice to you. Haggle like a bitch, because they're not going to have many other customers. Let me tell you that now. I would haggle hard. Maybe buy from America. I think that's where you're going to get a really good whopping saving, really good discount, and you're going to get a great piece. So I hope that helps. I'm Archibald Chesterfield III. You're watching the Paul Pluta channel. So advice in a nutshell, get a steel Rolex, Datejust, or a Yachtmaster. And as a secondary watch, I'd also say Rolex Gold President, or a two-tone, or get a second-hand real cool brand. That's what I'd be doing. Tell me what you guys think of that.